3 ways WWE can end Rhea Ripley vs. Liv Morgan feud. WWE dear loves. Welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Women's division has grown and developed considerably over the years. There were times in the 1990s and 2000s when the women's division only featured a few stars, and they were considered nothing more than eye candy. Nowadays, things have changed dramatically. The main roster alone has over 40 female stars, including those currently out injured, and 3 titles with more potentially on the way. They also have big main event feuds, including one key rivalry on Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan vs. Rhea Ripley is arguably the top women's wrestling feud in the world today. While their rivalry truly heated up this year, they have storyline elements dating all the way back to 2022. There are many personal elements that have made the feud fun to watch, and the fans have been hooked. The two have had a few high-profile matches so far, which means their rivalry is likely going to end sooner or later. This article will take a look at a handful of ways that their rivalry could conclude, which may include a loser leaves Raw match and further heartbreak. While most fans assume Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan will have one more match to conclude their rivalry, that isn't guaranteed at the moment. Even if this is the case, there is no guarantee that the match will happen at a WWE show in the coming weeks or months. Instead, Triple H and company officials may have more long-term plans. In February, WWE will host the Royal Rumble. The event will feature a Women's Royal Rumble match. Supposing Rhea isn't the Women's World Champion by that point, she will likely be involved in the match. Given her history in the bout, having won it before, she is a favorite to win the entire thing. There is also the factor of Liv Morgan ducking Rhea. The Miracle Kid is doing everything she can to avoid the Eradicator and has help from the likes of Raquel Rodriguez, Dominic Mysterio, and the Judgment Day. If Rhea wins the Women's Royal Rumble match, however, there will be no way for Liv to avoid her. Ripley could win the 30-woman bout and proceed to challenge and dethrone Liv of the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. That would conclude their rivalry once and for all. The story of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley is a complicated one. They were once tag team partners who nearly captured the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. They had a split and went on to injure each other over the past year or so. Fast forward to 2024, and Liv Morgan promised revenge for Rhea's past actions. The Liv Morgan Revenge Tour saw the Miracle Kid injure Rhea, as mentioned previously, plus she became the Women's World Champion. Her biggest dagger shoved into Rhea's back, however, was stealing Dominic Mysterio. Rhea and Dom had an on-screen relationship in WWE for close to 2 years before Liv stole away the former North American champion. In what could be a big swerve and a big way to end the feud, Dominic could come to his senses. Liv and Rhea's rivalry could conclude with Mysterio ultimately choosing to return to Miami, pledging his loyalty to the powerful star and leaving Morgan alone moving forward. From there, Liv can move on to something else entirely. While a big title win or drama with Dominic Mysterio can be fun, neither is truly effective in ending the rivalry. Instead, the two might need to settle things via a stipulation that guarantees their issues in WWE end once and for all. More specifically, Liv and Rhea might have to have a loser leaves Raw match. The rules are quite simple and are implied in the name. Whichever star loses the bout between the two would be forced to leave Monday Night Raw for good. They could then conceivably sign with SmackDown or NXT, thus separating the two moving forward. It would cause Raw to take a hit, but it would keep the two apart, which may be best move going forward.